Let's go. Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome back to WickedButts.
Hello, indeed, people.
Me and Butts back here again, and yeah, today it's a little quiet. Well, our server is finally up and fully running, so now we've got people involved. We've got a communal area being built. We will show you that in time. If you look, we've got like 4 players online at the moment. Normally, there's how many, Jack? 6, 7, 8?
Yes, like at least 4 or 5 every day. So
yeah. So today, though,
regulars.
while we're missing our crew that is forming, we thought we'd give you a little introduction to Ars Magica, which is mine and Jack's favourite mod on our server at the moment. It's so cool. I mentioned it briefly in a previous video. So we're going to show you how to start off and give you a crash course on where we're up to, and then show off some of the stuff that we have managed to do.
Indeed, eventually you will be able to get up to the things that I'm currently wearing. Right now, I'm going to strip down into the humble noob who has nothing and does not know where to start. So Ryan, what would you do to kick off if you were me?
You'll see, Jack. First of all, you need a book that contains all the magic information you could ever need.
This sounds magical indeed. How do I get this book, good sir?
I tell you, follow me, good man.
I am following.
Okay,
let's do this.
When the mod is installed, I don't know if you can see only on the mini-map. I don't remember the button to enlarge it, so I won't show you. You will find pools of water, like normal. However, there is a difference. You'll see these pools of water are a different shade of blue. They look awesome. Let's just see if we can spot any in the distance. No, you can't. Like that over there, but they'll be light blue, like this. Jack?
You can use your control button if you've got Optifine spawns to search around for it. Or if you've got a fancy mini-map, press V, I think is the default, or B or something, and it will probably show it to you.
I changed my button, I don't remember what to.
Be one of those.
Anyway, so you find a pool of water. They're frequent. You'll find them everywhere. And then you need 2 things to get started. Item frame, not complicated. Simple vanilla item. Stick it on there. Very nice. Book again. Hey, magic. Hey, magic torches. We'll explain those soon. So then, anyway, you hit the item frame with a book. Bing. That's what you do.
What is happening
how cool does this look? It's so awesome. And the book has converted into, let's break it. Break. Hey. Okay. Then you see,
Arcane
Jack has
compendium.
Indeed. Looks cool. Throw it here a second, Jack. I'll just give a quick look inside it. Okay. Pick it up. Right. So if you right-click it, here we go. So you've got all your spells, bosses, everything you need to know about Ars Magica. And there's a lot. So we're going to give you a crash course. This is definitely Jack's speciality, and he's taught me everything I know. So talk us through it, Jack. What next?
Yeah. Quick rundown for you guys. When you first get the Arcane Compendium, it doesn't have all the information in it. You can change that in your configs if you want to. There's a pot that you can either have it so it has everything at once, or it's kind of like a tier system, so as you unlock stuff, it gives you the details about it in the book. But yeah, so once you've got this, you will immediately get these things called skill points. Now, if you would like to follow me, Good Wicked, I will show you where to look to find these skill points and what exactly they are and what you do with them.
Got it.
So if you come to this, this was once a great and magical tower. Unfortunately, a wizard was rather rubbish when creating a spell and blew up the altar.
Oh, was that
He's
you?
a very sad wizard.
Yeah. So yeah, don't go wrong with magic, because it will blow up everything of worth. Like 4 diamond blocks and an altar and all. That just disappeared, I'm sure. Yeah. But
all the good stuff. Right, so over here you will see, guys, something you need to craft. It is called an Oculus. Ryan, if you would like to show them the crafting recipe for the Oculus, it's a fairly simple recipe. I think you press R to show recipes and not enough items.
Right, this is how you make the Oculus. So you have any kind of stone, top left, top right, and middle. Above that, any type of glass. At the bottom you have blue topaz, a new material that is very common. You'll mine it and you will get blue topaz. Kind of as common as coal, would you say, Jack?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
It's pretty common. So anyway, hit that together and you get an Oculus, our first magical item of wizardry and wonders.
And if you would like to right-click it for me, Ryan, and you will I would talk you through what you can see on the screen. It might look a bit daunting at first, guys, but have no fear, the wizards are here.
Yeah, I was so confused, but it's not that bad.
You see, top right, at the moment, you might see some colourful numbers.
Indeed.
Blue, green, red. If you're colourblind, I apologise. It's top left for blue, top right for green, bottom for middle, for red.
Indeed.
When you first start, you will be given 3 blue skill points. Now, there are 3 tiers of magic in Ars Magica. Blue being the most basic, which you start with until you're level 20 something, is it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, about 20, yeah.
Then you get green level skill points, which are slightly more advanced, slightly more fun spells. And then I have only just unlocked my very first red level skill point at level 42. Very hard to level up, it takes quite a while. But yeah, good start point. Once you've got these blue spells, you can unlock, Ryan, if you just want to scroll through and show them. They'll probably be all white for him, but if you want to show them some of the ones which are darker, the ones you haven't unlocked.
Indeed, these ones are dark.
And those dark ones are what all of them will look like until you click on them with a skill point. So, Ryan, have you got any skill points to show this?
I do. I got some here. So to start off, they'll all be dark, so they'll all look like this. Then, if you hit the first one, okay, which will so then you have offensive, defensive, and utility. Let's just stick with offensive. So we have projectile, which means you shoot the spell. So you click that, and then these are unlocked. They will be shaded slightly darker, but you can see them. So as you see, I've unlocked the new tiers. We've got blind. So to unlock blind now, I click it, bang, it's light, and I've lost one of my green skill points because it's on the green tier. So blue is at the top, green in the middle, then the awesome spells, which look so cool. I haven't got any yet. Go down to red. So yeah, there we go.
Okay, just a little tip from us guys, the best ones to get are either, if you go in utility, you'll see you've got touch and you've got dig. Now, the reason I'd recommend getting touch and dig is because having a dig spell is the best thing you can ever get, guys. You literally don't need a pickaxe or a shovel or an axe, really, ever again. As soon as you've got your dig spell, you just go pop, touch, and whatever you wanted to mine can be mined.
Yeah.
And in fact, Ryan, I think, can demonstrate that for you now. If you look in my books, Ryan, you'll find one which is area dig. Do you want to just dig on the floor here? This is a slightly more advanced version of the dig spell. When you use it, you will dig out a larger radius instead of just one block. But yeah, Ryan should be able to show that for you.
Okay. Boom.
Pockety, pockety, boom.
And so then you can just... Yeah, should I spam it down? I'm a bit worried there might be something underneath there.
There's definitely stuff underneath there.
Okay,
could,
I won't spam
it. Side.
I'm going to go spam it out here.
Good idea.
So for example, let's go underneath this mountain.
Watch, guys, this is an important thing to note. If you look on his bar on the left, it says burnout, and it's red. Now as Ryan spams the spell, burnout increases, which increases the cost of mana, which is on the right. Basically, it stops you spamming spells, because the more you spam, the more expensive the spells cost to cast.
So, for example, if I use a more expensive spell, the harder they are, the more expensive they cost. Like regeneration, if I spam this one, and you watch my blue bar and my red bar, the blue will go down faster, the red up faster. So look at that, I'm already run out, and when it flashes like that, you're out of mana. So your currency of magic is empty and needs to regenerate naturally over time.
Oh, one of our regulars on the server has just died a fateful death. R.I.P. Never forget.
GG. God bless.
Oh no.
He's in the Twilight Forest. Anyway, moving on before Ninja distracts us completely.
What's a Twilight Forest? A little sneaky peek of later on. Hehe.
Hehe.
Sneaky peeky. Right, so once you have chosen, guys, you'll get the 3 points, and you'll come on and you'll be like, right, and if you follow our advice, you'll probably have something like projectile,
dig,
touch, and dig, or something like that. Once you have your very basic spells, or at least the idea of what spells you want to make, the next step is to get an inscription table. Now, Ryan, if you'd like to come inside and demonstrate what it looks like.
This very pretty looking table that you have never seen in Minecraft before is an inscription table. They look awesome. They look so cool. So then we'll hit this one up. Oh, we need to craft it. I'll show them how to craft it. 1 second.
Good idea. So, idea is you have an inscription table, and what you need to do is you get an inscription table and you get yourself a blank book and quill, and you put your blank book and quill in the inscription table, and then you click and drag spell components, that's the bits at the top, down to the bottom, and choose what kind of spell you want to make. Now, as you'll see on Ryan's, there'll be all kinds of different spell components and all sorts, to the point where if he wants to access, have a look at all of them, he'll have to actually search which ones he wants, because he has so many. But for you starting off, you will have a 3, I think. Just whatever 3 you chose. So, projectile, dig,
cool.
touch, maybe?
For example, yeah, the ones you unlock in the Oculus will appear up here. So projectile, touch. You need to start with these square ones. Are how you what's the word to like expel
Craft?
the spell? How you
Build?
How you use the spell. So if you touch someone, like magic, or if you shoot it, so on. So anyway, you throw your book and quill in, bing, like that, and then you like, let's go projectile, which is a good one. Dig. So they'll probably be your first ones. That's a good spell. And then
that, in fact, was our first spells.
Mine too. I lie. I made about 6 spells that did nothing because I didn't understand, but now I do. Anyway, so then you take the book out, and shala, it shines special. You can rename it as well, but we can do that all in a minute. And then with this book, when you throw it into the altar, it gives you a recipe list. I can show you the recipe list here, actually. So you open it up, combination, projectile, dig. That's our spell. Next page, materials. So you need all of these. All of them can be found and crafted fairly easily, especially at this stage. It'll take about 5-10 minutes to get. Get all the ingredients, throw them in the specific order. Very important, something I did not do. And when it happens, the book will come back as a piece of paper. As you can see in the top left corner of the screen, you can then give it a picture. They're your spells, and you can have a dig spell. And yep, so then you go out and you level up your mana and become a magical badass.
We'll do a little demonstration of us crafting a spell in the next video, guys, as currently our means of crafting a spell have been destroyed. So yeah.
So that's the quick overlook of our Ars Magica mod that we are mainly wanting to play with, and mine and Jack's favourite. We'll give you a running through breakdown tutorial of how to do everything we've learnt in it, but this was just a quick little introduction to show you what we've got.
Yeah.
So,
this is our first tutorial video, guys. We're going to be running these alongside a load of fun videos with everyone on our server, so we can kind of like, because we prefer the other videos. These are kind of things we're doing just to like benefit, so you guys don't get lost in the noise when we're talking about this mod and that mod and all that other kind of mods. So the idea is that we can just do breakdown videos for you here. So you'll have to excuse us if we're a bit rubbish when we first demonstrate. I'm sure we'll get better. But yeah. So this is the intro to Ars Magica. Pretty simple. Hope you guys found it useful at the very least. I'm just gonna bop them down in this elevator because why not? And we will see you next time, dudes. Adios.
Ciao.